All the contestants, they were all has their crack part in them. They were all funny. They has their childish, they had this childish moment. They had this fun moment. They were cracking jokes. They were, they were making fun. We all had a good time together. So I think each and every moment during this journey, we had so much of fun. We had so much of moments, funny moments, happy moments, and cheering moments, joy moments. Even there will be days that I've seen Miss Sheena and Miss Samita been, making a lot of jokes. But there was ups and downs as well as there was so much of joys and enjoyment that we had. So I think each part of us had that the little key, the little crack in us. So I thought like it would be a very serious moment if it comes to pageantry. It would be very serious.
Everyone
We
will
have to be
compete with another.
exactly.
Right?
I thought everything should be professional and everything, but internally we really had a lot of fun together. But of course externally, as a Miss Emerald Malaysia, we all give our best to represent our title and also to represent Miss Sheena and Miss Samita, to always make them proud and to always give them the best. So I think the journey was, of course, everything was funniest as well as everything was professional. I think everything was all together was good enough. So I enjoyed the moment. Thank you. Stiletto as well, because stiletto is something that gives you a sharp look, an elegant look when you're wearing a cocktail dress or with jeans or anything. But the block heels were most to like like a normal wear outing and such like that. So usually as a pageant models, we prefer to go for stiletto heels. So that is most preference because that will give an elegant look. Yes. As a guitar, I'll go for braid as well. Firstly, why is it? Because anyone can become beautiful, right? So there's so much people go for beauty. They think beauty is everything. But yes, beauty is very important. But without brain, you can't go further in life. Without knowledge, without education, without all these simplest things, simplest knowledge, you can't go further in life because with further knowledge and brains, you can actually improvise yourself. But with beauty, I feel like you have limited to what you can do, because there's a lot of people who can look very beautiful, stunning as well, but when it comes to communication, when it comes to professionalism, when it comes to solving problem and all this, they are not good at it. So I think you have to be you have to be intelligent to show what you can solve there and give yourself there, and later on comes beauty. But the plus point here in beauty pageant, we always look for beauty with brains. So that is the extra bonus for every girls that comes with beautiful as well as brains to give the solution for the society. So I will always go for brains because without knowledge you can't go further in life. So I think I'll still go for brains, but beauty is also important for you to show yourself and showcase yourself in a very beautiful way in outside the world, to love yourself as well. Yeah, thank you. Keep it very simple. I would like to go for dark dresses because I feel like always when it comes to events, when it comes to functions and like more to dinner kind of occasions, most people go for dark colors, with dark colors that brightens up with shinings and all. So I don't really go for bright dresses because it's more to like summer kind of thing. I mean, mostly in pageants like evening gowns and stuff like that, they go for brighter colors to give out the look. But for me personally, I would choose for dark dresses that I would pull up the look during with the lights and all. So to keep it simple, dark dresses are more nicer, like blacks, red, green, dark blue and all that.
Like how you wore today, dark green.
Yeah, I'm wearing a dark green as well. So all this is a nice color to make you look elegant, but also bright colors will make you look more calm, cheery, sweet and stuff like that. So that's what I believe in, both of these colors that differentiate. Alright, thank you. Alright, I will say character and attitude is two different things. From my opinion, character is something internally where you show yourself the love side of you, the humble, the patient, the hardworking person of you, that's the character of you. But I think attitude is very, very important. Wherever you go, wherever you represent, wherever you show yourself, your attitude is very important. How you show yourself, how you portray yourself in front of, where in terms of working, in terms of meetings, in terms of social media, anything it is, you have to prove that attitude is very important, because without attitude, a professional attitude, you can't represent a good a character or moral value. So attitude is something that shows a first impression of a person. When you walk in inside the door, how is your attitude, how's your aura, how's your vibe shows to the person. So if you're going to show a very bad attitude, people will have a very bad impression of yourself, of you, right? So attitude is something that you show the person that you don't know. So in the first impression, they will know what kind of attitude you have. With that attitude comes your character, because character is something that you know a person for a long time, but attitude is in a single person, in a single second, people can judge you with your attitude. So wherever you go, I think you take care of yourself, take care of your attitude wherever you represent. You can be in a unprofessional place, or you can be in a professional place, but showing yourself and putting your standard there in a professional way is very important. So I will go for attitude first, and comes with character.
Wow.
Why I'm here today representing Miss Emerald Malaysia. So firstly, before even me entering to this pageant field, I've done my research. What is a pageant as a whole about? So definitely as a pageant, not only about beauty and showcasing yourself, as well as at the end of the day, what are you throwing back to the society? What is the society responsibility that you're going to give and be an idol or influencer to the society? So here I'm here to stand for my advocacy, as I've mentioned earlier, that I'm always standing for the innocent child that facing poverty and lack of health cares, and in terms of educations and everything. So I definitely, the moment I've stepped into this field, I know that I hold the responsibility to all this child that who not have been heard. So I want to be the voice for them. In terms with that, that is why this will be a great platform for me to be the voice for the child. So I do not promise anyone, but I think it's my responsibility, it's my passion, and that itself, I promise to myself that I always want to give the best to all these kids that looking for an opportunity, because I think this is the best time for me to take out a step and look for everything that I wanted to do, especially for this child. And this will be a campaign, an activity for me to look forward and work with many organizations and companies for me to give the best for these kids, as well as, yes, I'm definitely ready, and I would like to work and collaborate and represent Miss Emerald Malaysia, to stand for my advocacy, as well as I will definitely give my utmost best to whatever said, and to be work with management to see what is the next step for the next batch they were looking for. So it's not only about standing my advocacy, as well as what is the next plan for the next batch, how we can give the best, what is the best way we can run this organization or this pageant with the management. So I think it takes the teamwork for me to represent all these things in society. Thank you. Platform for me to appreciate and extend my gratitude to everyone. So for those of you, I definitely I'd like to highlight few of you all, especially my parents, friends, closest friends, and especially to those of you who've been supporting me since day one, giving me motivations and always believe in me, and always motivates me to not give up. I would like to thank all of you. Without you guys, I won't be here, sitting here as a Miss Emerald Malaysia second runner-up. It could be anything, even as the finalist, all the way from the first since day one until at the end of the day. It was nothing. It's not only about me, myself, it was also the support that I got from each and every of you, each of your encouragement, each of your words and the kind words, support, everything meant a lot to me. As well as I would like to thank the management team, Miss Sheena, especially Miss Samita, for always giving us the motivation to always tell us what to do. Everything was spontaneous, everything was quickly done. So we learned a lot from them as well. So without them telling us how we can run this together with them, we wouldn't have the chance to sit here and to talking today. But most importantly, I would like to thank those of you who've been really generous and genuine to me since the day one. And without me, I've gotten so many DMs, tags in social media as well as internally and externally. I would like to thank all of you. I mean, definitely a word can't. I mean, a word doesn't enough. Like, it's not enough for me to thank all of you. But I would like to thank everyone as well as myself for putting all the effort here. And yes, thank you so much for everyone. And also thank you so much for Bob TV for your time and consideration and everything. Thank you.
Pop TV, Imprint TV.
In frame